How you doing, Aquarius? Welcome back to Rose Intuitive Tarot Oracle. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a good time out there. Let me know down in the comments section how your birthday's been going, how your year's been going. And I'm just happy y'all have come back to view my channel. So if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can connect with me at roseintuitivetarot@gmail.com. I am about to start a Patreon account. I do want to let y'all know, so I will be putting some messages behind the Patreon account. So, we're going to get into some new stuff today. And you know how I love to use my book. So that is what I'll be using, Aquarius. So we got something called the Zodiac. And kind of what this does is kind of like peek into you in general. And like going through kind of like the different like variations of like each zodiac symbol. So it's kind of, let me kind of read it and give you a better description. So it's a popular spread. It says it's inspired by astrology by assigning a card position to each part of the zodiac wheel. It says in the houses. We have a spread that is great for in-depth check-ins. You can use the zodiac spread monthly or quarterly as a means of getting insight, clarity, and advice on different areas of your life. From work to relationships, you can then consider what you would need to adjust going forward. So it's kind of like, you know, just a portion of getting to know you better. Just a portion of like what's coming up in life for you. And yeah, so let's get into it. You know, if I need to use the book, you already know I'm going to get to it. So also, I'll be also doing some new shorts. So I hope you stay tuned for that as well. And like I said, if you need a personal reading, connect with me at roseintuitivetarot@gmail.com. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know. And I'll kind of look back and forth to see what this, which placement of the card affects which part of your life, Aquarius. And again, happy birthday to all the Aquarius out there. I really hope you're having a great year. Okay, so we're going to stop right here. And we're going to start building the foundation. Boom. That's your first one. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Even though it's a circle, it's kind of like, I still want to make sure. I could have went around this circle now that I think about it. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, perfect. So I'll consider anything like this upright before I flip them over. If it's in reverse, then it'll be facing you. So the High Priestess is the first card. Okay, so this is kind of how you look at yourself, like a high priestess. So you could be somebody who's very intuitive. You can be somebody who is all about the mystical, the spiritual, and just, you know, want to be a spiritual guide or a teacher or a leader. This is how you can view yourself. Then we have the Ace of Cups. So we have the Ace of Cups as how you kind of how you look at your material situation. So it's basically describing that you feel like you're full of opportunity, or you are, you know, being given opportunities. So it looks like that's going great for you. Sound good. Then you have the Six of Swords. And this kind of like talks about, you know, communication. So you could be feeling like you're walking away from, you know, circumstances or people you can't communicate with anymore. Um, you just feel like you need to leave, certain things and situations behind you, and you letting it go. And then what I'll do is I'll see if there's anything that needs to be clarified when it comes to the Six of Swords. Spirit. Okay. So it looks like that you are trying to like seek some guidance, some wisdom, because you got the hair up front. You're trying to like rely on the divine to give you some guidance about what you should do. How she kind of looks up that tree, and it kind of, really makes her feel like, let me go into some nature. Let me take some time and have some mental clarity and really breathe and connect back to my source. So that is look like what's going on when it comes to the Six of Swords. Then you have the Five of Cups. Let me see. So Five of Cups is kind of talking about your home life. It looks like, you may be feeling like down, like there's no love there, like you kind of in depression and a pessimistic view. Just really feeling like down in dumps about, your situation when it comes to home. See? Then you got the Eight of Swords. So, see. So, it looks like you may be having some creative blocks right now. Like you may not be expressing yourself. You may be all in your head when it comes to moving forward, like creatively, or like mentally. You're just kind of too focused on being in the head and not enough focus on the steps ahead, or the movement ahead. So it looks like you got the Temperance upright when it comes to, your health and your routine. So it looks like they are pretty balanced, or you're getting back into a balance and alignment when it comes to taking care of your health, and it looks like your health will be getting a lot better. Then you have the Nine of Wands when it comes to, let's see. Let's get some clarity on the Nine of Wands when it comes to your love life. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay. What else does Aquarius need to know when it comes to their love life? Spirit. So, you could be dealing with somebody who is intuitive. You got your energy out here, Aquarius, the Star. And you got the Ace of Swords. So, we're just going to look into that just a little bit. So, it looks like both of the people that are connecting with each other. It looks like they both need to take some time out to deal with some traumas and some inner healing. Like y'all both need to work on some inner healing, some traumas, kind of tend to your wounds, and just really, focus on like healing yourself, maybe doing some shadow work. And then it kind of like, it says, with the Ace of Swords, it says you find yourself in a place of receptivity. Cut through any confusion to illuminate new ideas. Complete clarity is available. It's time to be clear about who you are and new beginnings await. So it's like you need to be like straight up with this person. You need to be very honest. You need to stop. It looks like you may have been hiding stuff or keeping a lot of things within, and it looks like you need to just be more, upfront about, who you are in general. Then you got the Knight of Cups. So you kind of got the Knight of Cups as your just about your transformation, kind of things you've been going through in life, how things have been affecting you. So it talks about how you kind of are like a lover, somebody who's charismatic, somebody who may be in love with the idea of being in love. And let's just get some clarifying cards. Okay, we're gonna get some clarifying cards on that. So it kind of looks like you're new to this thing called being in love with somebody. It looks like you really are trying to take care and do the best you can when it comes to expressing yourself, when it comes to nurturing this relationship, or nurturing just yourself in general. And you're working, and you have like these beginnings happening for you, and you really just trying to make sure that it has everything it needs to be able to really flourish and move forward in life. Now, let's continue. So, you have the Hermit card. This is for, let's see. So right now, you more like kind of in hermit mode. You really feel like it's best to really do some deep introspection. It's best to do some work on yourself. It's best to look inward instead of looking on things outward. It's best to really pull from yourself and work on like healing you, because you may have noticed things affecting you in your life that just may not be bringing you like kind of bringing you joy or happiness right now. So it's like, let me figure out a better way of handling and dealing with things. So you got the Star in reverse, and it kind of looks like you've been feeling like not ambitious, kind of unmotivated, feeling like you just in this energy where you feel like it ain't no hope. And that right there is really, taking a toll on you, and why you've been trying to do some more introspection on yourself. Then you got the King of Wands in reverse. So you got the King of Wands in reverse. You could be feeling like powerless. You could be feeling like domineering, like a dictator, just not in the best mind frame right now, it sounds like. And this is also like taking a toll on you, and why you felt the need to do more like introspection. And this is how people around you may be viewing you, as somebody who is kind of, controlling, somebody who is domineering. You could be dealing with like some miscommunication, feeling the lack of opportunity, feeling the lack of growth, kind of like not having dreams or hopes. Just it just feels like everything is feeling like it's going downhill for you. Let's do some more clarifying on that. When it comes to Aquarius, okay, yep, never mind. Shit. So you got the King of Swords, and it's kind of like, it's saying basically like you're a master of your own mind. So you may be feeling like you may be mentally entrapped. You may be all in your head. You may be feeling like it's just so much conflict and confusion going on around you. But the thing is, you tell your mind what to do. You tell your mind what to focus on, how to direct itself, how to move forward. And these are things you are starting to realize. So all those negative thoughts and self-doubts and that sometimes flow in, you need to tell them to remove themselves, and they are not welcomed. Okay, Aquarius? You got the Five of Swords as well. So it's like you noticing you having a lot of inner and outer conflict. You are seeing like you are looking at people in a more negative light, and finding that like these are wounds that are inside of you, that so you realize sometimes you may be projecting, and basically what you projecting, what this is doing is triggering your wounds that you still have yet to work on, or maybe need to work on more, and really focus on those things, because what it's doing is kind of leaving you in that mentality to push it onto other people, or like risk, like when you're having that inner and outer conflict, what you understand is just like, okay, this person just said shut the heck up to me, right? And it's like, why did they say shut the heck up to me? Do I say shut the fuck up to myself? Basically. And it's like, when you understand like, hey, this is how I talk to myself, you kind of realize like, oh, instead of me thinking it's that person that's just saying that to me, not saying that person wasn't being disrespectful or whatever the case is, but just also realizing like, hey, what we have on the inside, it comes out of us like in many different forms. So it's like understanding like, hey, okay, I may talk to myself in a more aggressive tone. I may doubt myself in a more negative way or a harsh way. So realizing like, hey, I may be a harsh critic when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, how I treat myself. So I'm like, I can see why it seems like I may not have compassion, or I may not have understanding, or I may not come in a softer tone or whatever, because we are our biggest critics. These are things that we do know, Aquarius. And just kind of, seeing that for yourself and realizing those things, it's just kind of like, dang, I see what the issue is now. And this is kind of, where we come here to get this guidance. So the thing is, I'm starting a Patreon account. So if you want to see the rest of this reading, you can connect with me on Patreon. All of that will be down below in the description box. But that is what I have for you today, Aquarius. Have a great day.